Hey, what's up, family? Alright, so this is my first live stream, and sometimes you may see me recording at an angle because I have my phone up to my ear. You know, if I see somebody walking past or whatnot, just just so they don't feel like I'm filming them or whatnot. So try not to worry too much about the angle. But yeah, this video is titled Tare Secret Society versus Awakened Souls. And the reason why I'm making this video is because I know a lot of you guys out there that are dealing with, the spiritual warfare, the harassment, being followed around and things of this nature, being fired from jobs, and just everybody around you, seems like overnight they turned on you. Friends, family, everybody in your life, and there's a reason for this. I was talking with a brother last night on the phone. We were in deep conversation, about various things, and we spoke about the tares and how Earth, another name for Earth, is Terran, or Tare. And there's a reason for that. And I believe that, another name for Earth, what the ancients call Earth, the benevolence, civilizations, true mankind referred to Mother Earth as Gaia, Mother Gaia. But these reptilian hybrids, soulless demons that want to terraform Mother Gaia, refer to her as Tare or Terran. So they're tares. We're talking about the wheat and the tares. They're tares. Synthetic, the tares, and they want to terraform Mother Earth. So it's more suitable, for their existence. I think about like, where am I going with this? Okay. Oh yeah, and feel free to leave your comments too, and this is my first time doing this, so I don't know how the whole comment section work. I have to, okay, here it go. Show live chat messages. Okay. So yeah, so when I'm out and about, okay, like these tares, reptilian hybrids, synthetic humans, back in the day, when I was a part of society, or I thought I was, when they tolerated me and accepted me, because I was still asleep, and I didn't pose a threat, then they acted normal, and they accepted me because I conformed to their way of thinking, to their mentality, that's based on the Matrix. The Matrix is way of, just, conducting yourself, basically just being another sim character, in the Matrix and not even knowing it, but what I've noticed is that, like I've said in previous videos, a lot of these tares, soulless individuals, are on autopilot. They just live out their regular lives and whatnot. But it's much deeper than that too. Behind the scenes, they're doing some wicked things. But they once they come into contact with an individual like me who has a soul, but not only that, who's awakened and enlightened. That's the most important thing. It's different if you're asleep, you know, but once you begin to raise your consciousness, you know, and your vibration begins to your vibrational frequency begins to raise, then they're activated, you know, and they have to treat you a certain way, you know. It comes natural to them. And they also are fully synchronized, you know, in the way that they I just woke up, guys, so I'm really trying to really put this together properly. But the way they, you know, interact around you, the way they behave, it's all synchronized, and it's all, you know, they're playing out a role, you know. They're playing out a role, and it's scripted, and it's in order to anchor you in, you know, to pull you in, to pull your attention in, you know, in order to get some type of emotional reaction from you. Because remember, emotions are energy in motion, and that's what they want. They want your energy. They want to feed off of your energy. And since they're inorganic portals for these demonic entities, then the energy that they extract from you, once they try to connect the energy cords to you to siphon your energy, that energy comes from you, goes into them, and whatever entity that they're connected to, you know, or entities, they begin to that energy is being generated through them into these entities, right? And I believe, you know, they get a portion of that energy. These reptilian hybrids, the foot workers, they get a portion of it, you know. They may get some perks or whatever, you know, for doing that. But okay, like, you think about celebrities, for instance, you know, where attention goes, energy flows, okay? So you think about, you know, entertainers. You take a Beyonce, all right, for example, and when we're talking about money, money is also referred to as currency. And what is a current? You know, you're talking about, you know, a wave. You know, we're talking about energy waves, all right? Currency. All right, so when you're paying your money, you know, to go to this concert, you know, then that's a form of you giving your energy away, okay? So once you get to this concert and, you know, Beyonce is on the stage, you know, you think about all the thousands of people that have souls, because you have a lot of Tares, you know, at the concert as well, you know, they're there for a purpose too. But you have a lot of these souls attending this concert, and all this energy, loosh, is being generated from the excitement, you know. Okay, somebody just said something about the live streaming. I don't know what that meant, but irritated, something like that. But I don't even know how long I can record on this. Maybe I can only do 15 minutes of video, so I'm almost at 12 minutes now. But okay, so I know what that phone call was about. That was to interrupt my live streaming too, because that was that call was just a random call, you know, somebody I didn't even know. So Okay, so that kind of threw me off. But basically what I'm talking about is, you know, Beyonce, you know, so everybody's, you know, emotional at the concert, you know, the souls, they're emotional, and Beyonce comes on the stage, you know, the crowd's going crazy. All these souls, you know, are super excited, you know, and they're sending all that energy, you know, throughout the whole stadium, wherever they're at, they're sending that energy up. And Beyonce, she's a reptilian hybrid. She's a demon, you know what I'm saying? And then you have all these other entities, demonic entities, reptilians that are interdimensional, that are all throughout the stadium, maybe even standing next to souls, you know, and they're not aware of it. And they're sucking up all their energy. You see, they do the same thing at sporting events, you know, basketball games, football games, soccer games, tennis matches, you know. That's what it's about, you know. They're trying to, you know, turn Earth. They've already done it, you know. Actually, they've already done it, you know, with all these different systems set up and different events, you know, that take place, you know, whether it be sporting, whether it be hoaxes, you know, murder hoaxes, you know, the media, everything, you know, it's all about they're turning the earth into a farm, you know, to harvest the energy from souls, all right, through our emotions. And the average soul person that's not awakened to this, you know, they're still being harvested for their emotions. But for people like you and I, you know, that are being harassed, we have a purpose here, you know, because we're awakened and we're enlightened. But it's a difference when, you know, you could be awakened to a lot of things, you know, about, you know, the system, the corruption. But if you don't pose a direct threat to it, then, you know, you're not going to be targeted, you know. But they knew who you were, you know, before, you know, they knew who you were when you came here, incarnated here into the womb of your mother, you know. So just like they tracked Jesus, you know, in the Bible, okay, the three astrologers, Herod, you know, they were watching the stars. They studied the stars to see when the next Messiah, when the Messiah was going to be born, you know, and they followed the stars and it took them to Jesus, okay. So same thing, you know, with us. They knew who we were, you know. That's why we were raised in narcissistic families, you know, and that was for various reasons, you know. But like I said, this is my first time live streaming, you know. I just woke up, but I just want to try it out, you know, and at the same time, you know, give you guys, you know, just my perspective, you know, on what we're dealing with, these reptilian hybrids, the Tares. Okay, so just leave your comments, you know. My next video, it'll be better. I could have did a little better, but just leave your comments, you know, and tell me your own, you know, personal experiences, you know, how you feel about this, what you experience day to day, you know, with these reptilians. And because I don't want to just call them. Okay, before I end this video, I'm gonna say this. I believe that there may be four, because we're talking about species. We're not talking about race wars. We're not talking about white, black, you know, yellow, and all that. You know what I'm saying? We're talking about actual races of species. Okay. Now, we're mankind. Mankind who have souls. We're a totally different species, obviously, than the reptilian hybrids. Okay. This is the true race war. All right. So, so far, this is my theory. I believe you have 4 species down here on the earth. Okay. Well, let me say 3. I believe we have the souled humans who are mankind. Okay, I'm gonna say 4. Souled humans mankind. Then you have incarnated soul humans that came here to change the world, okay? All right, and then you have the reptilian hybrids race. Then I believe you also have inorganic portals, who are just soulless humans. They're kind of like just, you know, the drones that walk around, and they can be manipulated by these reptilian hybrids at any given moment, you know. Like, say for instance, it's a reptilian hybrid with an inorganic portal, because they're portals, you know, also for the reptilians, and also they can be possessed by them, okay? So, let's say you have a reptilian hybrid and an inorganic portal, you know, they're walking up the street and they're coming into contact with the souled individual, okay? Now, what the reptilian hybrid can do is, it can influence the inorganic portal to treat you a certain way. Okay, this is what I believe. Like, I can really get into depth with this, but I'll save it for another video, you know. But that's what I'm saying. Like, for instance, say you go to a store, say it's like 20 people in that store, and say you're the only sold person in that store, okay? And then you have 18 inorganic portals, and then you have one reptilian hybrid. That reptilian hybrid has the ability, I believe, to influence, you know, the majority of those inorganic portals in that store around you, you know, to treat you a certain way, okay? Because the inorganic portal, I don't believe, is self-aware, you know. They're just a part of the matrix, you know. They're like a sim. They just, you know, on autopilot, you know, always doing something until they have to work out an agenda, okay? So I believe that's what we're dealing with in a lot of these cases, you know. It's like, I believe that maybe the majority, and this is just, you know, me trying to connect the dots, maybe the majority of people we come into contact with are actually inorganic portals, just portals, you know, not reptilian hybrids, they're just portals. And but there's a lot of, you know, reptilian hybrids out there too, you know, amongst us, amongst them, you know, these inorganic portals. And whenever we're out and about and we're getting harassed and stalked, it's these inorganic portals doing it, but they're being influenced by the various reptilian hybrids that are in the same area. You see what I'm saying? To do it, you know, but like I said, I'm still, you know, connecting the dots. You know, I think I got a finger on it, but yeah, I'll go ahead and wrap this up, you know. So I can I'll probably do another video. It won't be live streamed, but I'll let you yeah, just leave your comments, you know. Just leave your comments, tell me what you think, you know, your personal experiences, and we're gonna figure this thing out together. All right, love you guys. Peace. It